Hello people on the morning, this is Ibrahim again. I don't hear a lot of stuff they go on. We all know say from the voter ID card, we all disappointed because they go in a laminated plastic card them. We anyway give for forge and all that kind of a thing in the end. I think a lot of people very suspicious of the fact that APC do that kind of laminated card because they have they get ulterior motives. They get some really bad plan. I even hear but how the own inmates at this point, it's an allegation, but investigations are currently going on. So again, I want to stress, they say the own inmate of APC, chairman of Bar, or whatever his name is, they say going to Guinea, for good shape voter ID card them. But at this point, it's an allegation. So the investigations are currently going on. So I don't always jump to conclusion, because we want to make sure, say, what we talk, we get enough evidence. So I just want for, really talk to una, be some of courage with people, una continue for observe, una open my eye, una watch, okay? And I want to get facts, and so I continue for sharing facts there, and then of course the international community go pay attention parentally. So again, we youth man, they want to keep the fire burning. I don't say things stronger, in morning and free tongue. You guys have been neglected, but the time is now. Dr. Yumkella on your man. The reason why I really want to do this video today is I want to talk to a certain people. We just here. First of all, I'll take this opportunity for congratulate the Vice President of Sierra Leone, because he's the legal Vice President of Sierra Leone, Mr. Samsumana. From Temna Manu I get admiration for. He's very intelligent. And we see a lot of other African countries them waiting be so as alone. Some other African countries them for all resorts to rebel war and all new fet all over again. But that man was so peaceful, he walked away like a big man, like a decent individual, very, very decent man. He walked away and he go cry and kiss. And we see the judgment with the ECOWAS courts game. So, I want to say, Mr. Samsumana, thank you to you. Appreciate you. Your example is the kind of example that the people of Sierra Leone should take a look at. And, I want you to know that we are very grateful. But at this point, Mr. Samsumana, the reason why I want to talk to you and your supporters, them, because I get a lot of my friends, them. I don't want to tribalize this whole thing, but I get a few friends, them from Kono, where I'm not seeing a young based one day, Then they talk to me and I tell them, I say, I respect that man. I say, but right now, at this point, I say we get for be very careful with this achievement with Mr. Samsumana get with this ECOWAS case and everything. No one feels say automatically the people in a salon will just say, okay, you know what? Let's vote for him for president. I want the appeal what they make today. Please, when I bear with me, C4C members, when I don't be offended, it's not an offensive thing. I know say, currently there are dialogues and talks are going on behind the background for see how we could bring Mr. Samsumana come over to the NGC, let work with, us, let work with the KKY movement and the NGC party, let we vote and pull APC in a power, let change with people in life, because it's all about Salon right now. Then nobody not putting interest before, so the appeal what they make now to Mr. Samsumana, please, let be unconditionally for the love of the country, like I don't show his strength so all this time title now, for love of Sierra Leone. Please, join the NGC party. Let be unconditionally. Let not be you join them because Dr. Yumkella promised you say to make you a running mate. Let not be say you join them because you feel say you want to get some position. Let it just be in the interest and love of the country where you're exhibiting. You don't show so, at this point. Because I don't want you to be fooled by the fact that you go win election at Salon automatically just because of what happened. I want you to see the core supporters of APC. There is no way we didn't get for support you. And they get a very big, following. And then followers, then they tell you right now, they're so disgruntled. And they know say Dr. Yumkella the only man we go for win the election. And they're all unbalanced canto, So I know deny say, get a lot of votes from the Kono area. But I don't want to just count on that. So I want to galvanize you folks from that part of the country. I know a lot of story about the C4C, and I know a lot of story. I don't want anybody judge me. I know a lot about it, believe it or not. But right now, this time in our country, that Dr. Yumkella, the people that want to be president, Mr. Samsumana. So I want you understand this one thing. Don't be power hungry, don't try to get power. Because I want you to remember, say, you were vice president in Salon for 8 years. And within the 8 years then they, I know say, and again, before I say this, let make it clear. We know say APC and Anes Kuruma, them really make things difficult for you from the get-go. It was difficult for you for let you even operate as a vice president. We know say they hold you, and so a lot of things you know before doing. We know say they suppress you the whole time. But I want you to know say no more. The only reason is you were part of the system, regardless of what happens. Regardless, within those 8 years, we know how Salon go down the drain. You know, so bulk of Sierra Leoneans, them, if you get anything we are affiliated with APC, yes, then they sympathize with you. I'm telling you, they're sympathizing with you. A lot of Salon people, they sympathize with you. But right now, you know, the best thing for you to do is to come join hands with NGC. Let we move the country forward. You know, maybe after 4 years or next elections, you could break away and say, okay, it might be the right time. But right now, and as much as you basking in this glory, I no one let you be blindsided by the fact. You know, if we join on together as one, unconditionally, we only do this for the love of the country, not to promise or anything anybody promise anybody anything. You know, I tell a lot of people in this again. It's about the love of Salon. This, if we all both stand together and come as one, we go win this election flat out. We see all the Kukujumaku APC depan for letting them win this election, let them rig this election here. The more divided we are as a people, the less the chances of us able to really effect that change we want. We want this election to be a one-time thing. No runoffs, no nothing. So when we come together as C4C, you know, again, like I said, I know there's a lot of dialogues and talks going on in the background. But let's come together. Right now, Mr. Samsumana, congratulations on your success. Congratulations on this verdict whether in your favor. But right now, don't be fooled with that. Come on over, join the NGC unconditionally. Let's build a network. Let's build a team. And I need people of Salon Winery right now. You know. So again, congratulations to you. C4C members, when I take one time listen to this message, don't take it personal. Don't be offended by it. Let's think about it. Me, why they talk to people that they talk with conscience. Let's think about it. When I go tell me back tomorrow, if C4C decide for say, hey, we're gonna go into these elections by ourselves, okay, we shall see the outcome. But we know for a fact, NGC is gonna win this election. But yes, Mr. Samsumana, you guys would have a lot of impact as far as taking some of our votes. So it better that we galvanize together, because the one enemy is APC. They need to go. The country is in their strengths. The country is suffer. People are dying unnecessarily. Where education standards is down the drains. Electricity, we don't get 24-hour light. People are suffering. People don't get place for sleep. People are going to bed hungry. The country is dirty. The country is smell. There's a lot of work to be done. The youth, them idle. They don't get nothing for do. We get for engage them people there. And Dr. Yumkella, we know say, get all the keys for him to open up these doors for we make Salon a better country for we all. So at the big one, I give me people that will listen to this. A lot of we don't understand within C4C, there's a coalition for change, you know. So it's a group of political parties, I think, we come together, you know, a group of other people that we come together, you know. So, but we deal with tonight. When I come over the NGC, it'll form a bond. It's going to be a solid bond. And at the interest of Salon, we all go make that country better by God in power. All right, Mr. Samsumana. So if you listen to this, you know, hey, thanks to all. Again, my friends, them from the Kono area, a lot of tribalize this thing, yeah. Not all because we're not going for sectionalize this election, say this person come out, we support this person now. Not look for the person we get the ideas right now for change that country. And Dr. Yumkella get all the ideas, and the people of Salon are saying that the right man for the job. So thank you guys. Again, this is Ibrahim. I love you all. Bye-bye.